Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and whether you're new or returning, I'm glad you're here. Welcome to your daily rune for December the 23rd, 2021. Two came out today, Sewello and Algiz. I'll read Sewello first. Sewello means wheel, and the key word is concentration. Sewello is associated with charisma and driving energy. A young man with seemingly delicate movement tames a huge dragon as if by sheer force of mind. Everything can be achieved as long as you use the right tools and your awareness. The card invites us to channel our forces and funnel them toward a single goal. Mind and heart must become allies, aligned with each other, because within their union lies true power. If you're not in alignment with mind and heart, there's no power there. The card furthermore symbolizes a lucky moment. Now that events are favorable, we must not rest in our laurels, but act with all our concentration. So it's time to focus. Do we enjoy good psychophysical balance? Do we know how to seize opportunities on the fly? Do we feel worthy of success? The answer should be yes to all of those things. Should be. Sewello helps to shed light on our wishes and focus on our goals. Algiz means elk, and the key word is strength. The card is tied to willpower, a fundamental quality for confronting difficult situations, so it's time to focus on strength right now. The rune means elk, an animal. An animal for the Germanic people represented the ability to defend oneself and resist adversity. That last video was all about defending yourself. The man strikes the anvil with his hammer and sharpens his weapons in preparation for battle. Your weapon is truth and love and light. In this difficult moment, resistance is needed. By the only way to garner this quality is by continuous physical, emotional, and spiritual training. One needs to give one's all at every juncture of one's existence. Indeed, the card speaks of the value of generosity as well. Do we always give 100% of ourselves, or do we sometimes hold back, inventing some excuse? Are we capable of self-denial? How much are we willing to sacrifice for others? Well, the answer to that last question should be nothing. You should be willing to sacrifice nothing for others if they're not willing to sacrifice anything for you. Algiz is helpful in any situation where patience and diligence is required. So, patience and diligence is required. Focus and concentration. It's time to focus on strength and courage to do what you know you need to do. And however that resonates for you. I'm going to throw some kipper on there. Holy Spirit, please clarify Sewello and Algiz. Please and thank you. Coffin in reverse. So this is resurrecting something from the dead. 19 breaks down to a 10. That's the 10th house of Capricorn. That's the house involving everything involving work. All aspects of the work environment. Change and sudden wealth. So, when you resurrect this situation that you're being called to resurrect, you're being guided to move towards that, and when you do, sudden wealth. This is about the 9th house of Sagittarius and the 11th house of Aquarius. The 9th house of Sagittarius is about spirituality, religion, long-distance travel, expansion, moving, philosophy, psychology. And the 11th house of Aquarius is aspirations, goals, and achievements and accomplishments. having the faith and the hope to actually do this. And this is not just financial wealth. This is abundance on all levels. Someone's concerned here. 33. 33 is the master teacher number, and it is also about the 6th house of Virgo. Whatever. Someone's worried concerning this change every day. Someone's not in their thoughts about something. 16 breaks down to a 7th house of Libra and partnerships. Someone's not thinking about this partnership anymore. While another person, that's all they think about and that's all they're concerned about. Who's not thinking about this partnership anymore? The main male and the family room. So they're not thinking about staying trapped in this family situation anymore. 1st house of self and 3rd house of Gemini, which is sibling short distance travel, platforms, social media, your friends. Someone really just wants to get away from all that. What else? Thank you. Yep, thief. The thief is concerned here because the rug's getting pulled out from underneath them. Her. And well, look, here's another 6. 24 breaks down to a 6. There's 66 here. So this person is definitely worried and concerned every day. This person's been stealing every day. At the top of the deck is the privileged lady in the reverse. They're no longer the privileged lady. The finances and everything got pulled. 12 breaks down to a 3, 3rd house of Gemini. The bottom of the deck is courtship in the reverse. They're being ignored. And this is karma. This is justice. And because of that, this privileged lady's 4th house is in the reverse. 4th house of unconditional love, safety, security, the home environment. Everything's all in an uproar. So that this is the end of the situation and it needs to be released and move forward. Victory and success. Thank you. Envy in the reverse, garden in the gate, and man holding a coin. Envy in reverse. This is walking away from envy, rejecting envy, jealousy. This is this karmic here. This karmic is very envious. And they're getting left behind because of their envy. And their envy has affected their own and others' self-value, self-worth, money that they make, and other people, the money that other people make. And it's affected how people feel about their bodies too. Self and others all around in this situation. Garden in the gate. Card 30. House of Gemini. So this is this main male here being called to leave the safety and the familiarity of their 4 walls and go outside of that into unknown territory where they may be a little bit afraid to do that. Clarifying that is the King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn somewhere in their chart. But It's in the upright. So this is someone who is able to be stable, solid, steady, and committed and dependable. This is someone with so much to offer, but they just need to leave the familiarity of their surroundings. 43 breaks down to a 7. There's a partnership that needs to happen here. And the only way that you can achieve this partnership is by going outside of your comfort zone. Because the longer you stay attached to this uncaring connection that's full of envy, jealousy, and hate, and meanness, and negativity, the longer you stay in that situation, financial constraints continue. 14 breaks down to a 5. That's house of Leo, being negatively affected of romance, children, pets, creativity, matters of the heart, and matters of the 4th house being affected negatively too, which is the home environment, safety, security, stability, dependability. The messages keep coming out in different ways. So the Holy Spirit is really trying to get your attention that you're losing more money the longer you stay. You're losing so much the longer you stay. And as soon as you leave, you get the relief. And there's no longer a hit on your finances. Because what God removes from your life, He replaces with better. Holy Spirit, what are the messages for today that clarifies Sowello and Algiz, please and thank you. Focusing on strength. Someone's very clear about this. Someone's not confused. Dropping options, and wanting no new beginnings with this uncaring connection, full in reverse. Aries and Aquarian energy. But this is also moving forward cautiously as well. And Hanged Man in reverse. This is card of Pisces, because this King of Pentacles has been illuminated. This Emperor here, this main male, King of Pentacles, been illuminated, and they're very clear. And they are not starting over with this nasty energy anymore. Yep. Because this nasty energy is doing nothing but controlling them with the Emperor in the reverse, keeping them stuck and making them the Emperor in reverse, making the King of Pentacles the Emperor in reverse for not making decisions that benefit you for your highest good, keeping you trapped, keeping you stuck, keeping you miserable and unhappy and controlled. But there's no more guilt, remorse, or sadness about this. That's run its course here. I mean, it's like, it's done, it's over with, and it's just like, you just want the relief of moving on and away from it. Yep. Wow. This former privileged lady that you're no longer having anything to do with is feeling alienated and broke and out in the cold and lonely, because You have ended and released the situation. And this is exactly what the universe has been wanting you to do all along. Yeah. And this gives you good karma. Blessings from the divine and the universe for doing this way. Yeah, with divorces, like there will be some financial loss or whatever, but you'll gain it all back. You're the King of Pentacles. You're the Emperor. As soon as you free yourself from this situation, you'll stabilize financially very quickly. Now, usually the Queen of Swords in reverse is a mean old bitch that, isn't talking, perhaps. But this is different. It is time to give a romantic offer to someone that you're not speaking to. But this is someone that you're in love with this person's mind. Gemini, Libra, Aquarian energy somewhere in a different feminine's chart that you are in love with and you want to make a love offer to. King of Pentacles, right? But you're not speaking to this person. And the reason why is because of manipulation and spell work that was done. There's been karmics doing spell work on this. Your wife wasn't the only one. But your wife was one of the main ones. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of loss has come out of this situation. But you have learned and learned well from it. You know that you can't salvage a marriage that was based on superficial bullshit anyway. Marriages are supposed to be sanctified by God. And this marriage was not. It was a very unhappy marriage. Miserable. Unsuccessful. Because it was meant to be. This is your true counterpart. Someone who is financially stable. Someone who nurtures their home and their family very well. That's who you're in love with. And the old situation is just an unhappy third-party situation that is to be phased out because your destiny is to build a life with this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Someone who is very abundant, blessed, and has a specific destiny. It's time to move in together, work together, build together. Love, time, abundance, money, everything. What else? What is the closing messages? Yeah. This old situation is going nowhere. Will leave you stuck. And it will run you into the ground. time to protect yourself. Move away from the situation and heal. Hermit, which is Virgo energy. Seeking wisdom within yourself. That is coming up in the near future. The next 3 days. So those are the messages for today. Don't let this person keep you unhappy and stuck. Because true blessings come when you take action towards your happiness, your love, your desires, your passions. Period. This is where the love and the blessings and the abundance is, and the happiness, the safety, the security, the stability, the dependability, all of that. The achievements, the expansions, the blessings. So, those are the messages for today. Thank you so much for being with me every day for these messages. It really means a lot to me. You know, however you support my channel, I love that and appreciate that. So, have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you all soon.